We believe that we differentiate ourselves, John, because we are the golden source for data, especially as it relates to our options markets. And the new offering that we're going to be delivering offers options analytics across our 40 top instruments, 5-minute increments, where we deliver theoretical prices, Greeks, and moneyness, which is the relationship between option strike price and then the underlying asset's current price. And it's all delivered via a REST API in JSON format, which makes it very easy for clients to ingest and incorporate into their workflows to help both from a front office perspective, give traders the edge that they need and insight that they need to make informed business decisions and trading decisions, and on the back end for risk management purposes.
What kind of feedback or demand from market participants spurred the development?
CME Group has delivered options analytics via its CME Direct platform for many years, and that platform, of course, is primarily focused on institutional traders. I would say CME Direct accounts for a large amount of our options volume, and those tools have proven to be successful additive layers of insight for those particular traders. What we have heard in recent years is really in the retail space. So as the retail clientele, and specifically CME's retail clients, have become more sophisticated, they've begun to trade more and more options on CME Group across all of our asset classes. And so what we had heard from the broker communities, starting with the brokers in Korea, that those particular end users were looking for deeper insights into trading our options complex. And so we recognized that we had limitations in terms of delivering options analytics only on CME Direct. And so we worked then to develop a delivery mechanism to replicate the value that we're producing with respect to options analytics on CME Direct and deliver that via API. We've also heard more domestically here in the United States and in the Americas in particular, that with the increase of interest by retail to trade CME Group options, that these types of products would be additive to help deliver deeper insights in terms of their trading decisions.
How are these analytics expected to impact risk management practices and trading strategies?
On the institutional side, you can imagine that the latency sensitive clients, the proprietary firms, the market makers have all developed options analytics on their side. And so there may not be a need for something similar to what we are offering. It's at a 5-minute clip in which these analytics are being delivered. Our primary focus on the institutional side are more around small props, hedge funds, asset managers, on the institutional side, as well as data vendors who wish to provide these analytics to their own clients. I think from a risk management perspective, it can deliver a bit deeper of an insight because it is that golden source from CME Group. And because it's delivered on a REST API in JSON format, we're able to deliver this particular information in a really cost-effective way. You don't need all the feed handlers and the complexity that may come with more traditional distribution mechanisms. Because it's JSON format, you don't need the level of technicality from a developer or a coding perspective to ingest this data. You can take these feeds, for instance, and very easily create visuals with them, such as charting and other capabilities. That's how CME Group views the value to the institutional client more broadly.
How does CME Group ensure the accuracy and timeliness of its calculations?
All of CME Group's data product offerings, it goes through a rather robust set of testing before it goes live. And so we've instituted that same type of rigor with respect to this product. And we have a team, of course, that's dedicated to ensuring that if there are challenges in terms of the delivery of the options Greeks, that they're there to remediate those rather quickly. We have a robust global command center team that is dedicated throughout the world to assist clients if there are challenges, but we have very rarely seen issues as it relates to distribution of data via our API solutions.
Is there historical data included?
We'll offer a full history via CME Group's data mine platform, which is our central catalog for historical and intraday data. It's cloud-based and clients will be able to access that pretty seamlessly, especially if they have their own license with CME Group. Then it's very easy to add the options volatility history to that existing license. And even those that are net new clients will also be able to avail themselves of a very streamlined process as it relates to accessing and licensing the historical data sets. The options volatility history to that existing license. And even those that are net new clients will also be able to avail themselves of a very streamlined process as it relates to accessing and licensing the historical data sets.
What support or tools does CME Group provide for the API access?
We have a repository of informational material that clients can access to ensure that they are ingesting the data in the way and the means is necessary to receive the product. We also have experts in the product side of things within data services that can assist clients in terms of any inquiries they may have or challenges they may find to ingest the data via API. It's pretty traditional in the context of the way in which we deliver our REST APIs as well as our WebSockets for that matter. So for those that are experienced, it should be rather seamless. We'll ingest the data via API. It's pretty traditional in the context of the way in which we deliver our REST APIs as well as our WebSockets for that matter. So for those that are experienced, it should be rather seamless.
Will the CME Group be expanding or updating this analytics suite?
The area that our clients are most interested in is that next layer of development and insight that they can gain from CME providing analytics. So analytics is the topic du jour here at CME Group. This is the area where we are truly looking to differentiate ourselves from, say, other analytics providers that are out there today. We see those current partners that do offer analytics using our public market data as more of table stakes at this point. And so where we want to differentiate ourselves is really in the context of delivering private data to clients in the future and delivering things that only CME can provide because we are the primary source of the information. That is an area that we will continue to focus on. And there are no shortages of ideas, I would say, here at CME. Be on the lookout for more analytics offerings, I would say, in the coming months and coming years.